Welcome to Weird Sex Advice from Ancient Philosophers, where we'll be exploring some of the most bizarre and ridiculous recommendations on love, sex, and fertility from the minds of the ancient world. From drinking toxic mercury to controlling your dreams for sexual gratification, these philosophers really knew how to get weird with it. But beware, some of this advice is not only ridiculous, but also dangerous, so please don't try any of it at home, or anywhere else, for that matter. Now, let's dive into the weird world of ancient sex advice. Guhong. Guhong was a Chinese alchemist and writer who lived in the 4th century CE. He is known for his bizarre advice on sex and fertility, including the recommendation that men should drink a mixture of lead and mercury in order to increase their sexual potency. Yes, you heard that right, lead and mercury. Now, I don't know about you, but I think it's safe to say that chugging a potion made of heavy metals is probably not the best way to boost your bedroom performance. In fact, it's likely to do more harm than good, as both lead and mercury are highly toxic and can cause serious health problems, including kidney failure, nerve damage, and even death. So, if you're looking for ways to spice up your sex life, perhaps try something a little less lethal, like trying out new positions or introducing some toys into the mix. Ovid. Ovid was a Roman poet who lived in the 1st century BCE. In his work The Art of Love, he offers some strange and humorous advice on how to seduce someone, including the recommendation that men should wear red clothing to attract women, and that women should use perfume to entice men. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not sure that a red shirt is going to be the deciding factor in whether or not I'm attracted to someone. And as for using perfume to seduce men, well, that might work for some people, but it's not going to be a one-size-fits-all solution. Ultimately, attraction is a complex and subjective thing, and what works for one person might not work for another. So, if you're looking to attract someone, it's probably best to just be yourself and let your unique qualities shine through. Galen of Pergamum. Galen was a Greek physician who lived in the 2nd century CE. He is known for his bizarre theories on human anatomy and sexuality, including the belief that women's uteruses could wander around the body and cause all sorts of ailments. This idea, known as wandering womb, was a popular belief in ancient times, and it was thought that a woman's uterus could move around inside her body and cause all sorts of problems, from back pain to epilepsy to fainting spells. Of course, we now know that this is complete nonsense, and that the uterus is a fixed organ that stays in place inside the female body. But it's interesting to see how these ancient theories on the female reproductive system were so far off the mark. Artemidorus. Artemidorus was a Greek dream interpreter who lived in the 2nd century CE. He believed that dreams could reveal a person's unconscious desires and that certain dream symbols, such as snakes and birds, had sexual connotations. He also believed that people could control their dreams and use them to fulfill their sexual desires. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I don't think I have the ability to control my dreams, let alone use them for sexual gratification. And even if I did, I'm not sure I'd want to. Dreams are often strange and confusing, and I think it's best to just let them be and not try to manipulate them for our own purposes. Well, that concludes our look at some of the weirdest and most ridiculous sex advice from ancient philosophers. I hope you enjoyed this trip through the strange and humorous world of ancient wisdom. Just remember, some of this advice is not only ridiculous, but also potentially harmful, so please don't try any of it at home, or anywhere else, for that matter. And if you're looking for advice on love, sex, and relationships, it's probably best to seek out more modern and reliable sources. But hey, at least these ancient philosophers provided us with some good laughs along the way. Among these ancient writings on sex, which one was the weirdest? Let us know in the comment section.